Hi there, this is Eklavya Riding School of Adventure Rider Fakir Yogi Virendra Yogi, beloved friends. This I have been acquired in the beautiful environment where you can see always lot of nature unfolding. Trees, hills, lakes, trees, taller palm trees, stones, some kind of wild environment where birds, fish, animal, plants and humans can really coexist in perfect harmony. Here you see, I train people who want to be expert in riding. This can be the riding school, you can say, but this is not for normal riders, it is for adventure riders. And here the whole focus what I give is to master how to handle your beasts, adventure bikes. The adventure bikes are very heavy bikes, 200 kg, 300 kg, 400 kg, 500 kg, heavier bikes. And they are beasts. And you know, where body fails, mind wins, intelligence wins. These heavier bikes, some of them are 1200 pound, or you can say 5 to 600 kg. Even Nagar cannot balance those bikes on his legs. But if somebody who is a pepit rider, a lot of ladies I have seen, and some of the short riders, they are very good adventure riders because they have developed the skill. So here in this adventure riding school, I emphasize on how to handle your bikes. Now if you see the BiBi V-Storm, it has engine 249 cc exactly, and it develops a power of 26.5 bhp at 90 300 rpm and a torque of 22.2 as 7300 rpm. But these power, they are to be used, and this power has to be developed by controlling the throttle. You see here, we have a throttle here. So if you give throttle, the engine develops power, but that power can be transferred to the rear wheel. You can see rear wheel through the chain which is driven by the engine, but the power can be controlled by your throttle. I mean this clutch. Through clutch you can just give the power as much as you want. Gears can be different. First gear, second gear, third gear. All the adventure bikes are having only 6 gears, dear friend. And they are manual most of the time. So whatever power you have given through the throttle, because you are supplying fuel to the engine, and as per the supply of the fuel, they generate power. RPM is very determining. More power, more RPM. But that power in any gear can be tamed by this clutch. Friction zone. There are multiple plates in the clutch. So there is a friction zone, very, very limited you can see. Here is just little friction zone. It is not at a big, little few millimeters. So if you want to be a perfect rider, you have to master the friction zone. And once you have mastered the friction zone, you can handle the bikes. It will never drop. It will never tip down. It will never stall, because when I started riding these heavy bikes, I have a lot of falls. You see scratches. It is not a scratch on the knuckle guard, but it is on my heart, on my mind. I feel so sad about it because I love my bike. In the mirror also you see there are scratches. You can see scratches here on my muffler. It's so sad. It's so bad. That is because I have not mastered the skill of throttle. Here is some leakage in the V-Storm. It is very sad. Such a reliable engine has some leakage because of overheating. I do first gear, second gear driving. So dear friends, this is the technique. You have to master the friction zone. Here is throttle, rear brake. and clutch. Friction zone technology, if you learn, you will never fall. I really thank all the great experts, Andrew Bodrov from Russia and Robert from America. Be the master, be the boss of your own bikes. And so many Moto Tetsu, also Moto Info from Australia. I love all these guys because they have spent their whole life in mastering adventure bikes. Thank you guys for being my great guru and guide. I love all of you and I appreciate all of you. Thank you, viewers. Now in this video, my goal is to do some practice, and if you are interested, you can see the practice will be slow speed riding. There you have to master the friction zone technology. Friction zone. It involves throttle control, rear braking and friction zone, clutch. There is a zone where it is effective, the clutch. And then if you master that, you can ride slowly, you can make U-turn, you can make steep turn, you can drive your bike in a circle, you can drive your bike in the figure 8. So these all comes by practice. I've dropped my bike several times. It is embarrassing, it is very shameful because I am not a spring chicken. I'm not very young, I'm 68-year-old. So if I learned this skill, so I learned it. But there's nothing like absolute climax, ideal situation. The more the better, we are always a beginner. So dear friends, this is inspiration to all of you. It is not rewarding, it is not a business that you earn money. It is just keeping your mind engaged in some hobbies, in some passion, because life is not just bread and butter. Life is not just money. Life is to be happy, peaceful, calm and serene mind, loving to live and breathe easy. Thank you, aspirants. If you are fortunate enough, you can be a rider, adventure rider, and Mother Earth will bless you because you will really save a lot of environment, because these bikes, they are never like the cars, diesels or petrol, big cars, 3000 and all these, 3 liters, 4 liters, 5 liters, big cars, they pollute the environment. So riding bike will be really blessings for the Mother Earth and a lot of fun for friends like me. You see the tweeting sound of the birds all around. Of course, I start early in the morning, 5:30, but now it is a little late. I have to do a lot more work, and this is really the time when I will demonstrate to you my skill, which I have acquired by my confidence, my courage, conviction, determination, willpower, and the bike is now my slave. This is only 267 kg bike, 167 I mean. This is VS-Strom 250 SX. It is only 167 kg, but I can tell you, I can drive even BMW R 1250 GS tips. You have not to bring the bike on your head. You have to keep it balanced, vertical always, when it is at low speed, try. And once you are making some turns, then you have to use steering control and weight shifting. These are the techniques which I have learned from the gurus and guide like Andrei Bodrov. Thank you, Andrei, and thank you, Robert, and thank you all my friends who have spent whole life in learning the skill of driving heavy bikes in difficult terrains. Thank you, viewers.